everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at another Caledonia Works locomotive, and one that I've been waiting with anticipation for. Today we're looking at the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway G, and it is a rather spectacular locomotive built by Stroudley and used on the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway. Now, it's already blowing off. Great.
2,000 years later.
So I'm going to pause that just to stop the safety valves annoying me. Anyway, so like I said, we're looking at the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway G class. It is quite the spectacular locomotive just to look at, and as you can clearly see, very Victorian. What we're going to do is do the same old thing. Going to drive from Tilbury all the way up to Latchfield with this glorious locomotive, with some stock that I'm also going to show off in this video. So just looking around the locomotive, as always, a very, very high standard from Caledonia Works. It's really nice. It is, well, nice is an understatement if I'm honest. I have a major soft spot for these locomotives, mainly because they're southern, they're Brighton, and they're just, in my own words, they're very neat to look at. I mean, there is nothing on here apart from a Westinghouse pump, because all these locomotives back then were air braked. There was no such thing as vacuum braking, or at least I don't think so. So yeah, like I said, a very high standard from Caledonia Works. It's just fantastic, and I chose the name of this locomotive in particular because it is a village near to where I live, and it's just an amazing thing to look at. I love the improved green on it. It's fantastic. Now, Stroudley obviously made the Terriers, which I'll just scoot over to show you over here. There it is. There's my home fleet locomotive Tilbury, number 25, which is an A1X Terrier, but that'll probably be in a drives video, which surprisingly I haven't done in a while. Anyway, back to the G. So like I said, very high in terms of detail. At any angle, I think this locomotive looks fantastic. It really does. So let's have a look. So customization options. Apart from the name, there really isn't much. There's just the handrail, because these are the very early years of the railways. Yeah, you just have different names and different types of handrail, which is, I'm not moaning, because like I said, it was very basic. The railways were in their infancy, sort of thing. Just going to unpause it. Actually, no, I won't. I'll show you the carriages. So the carriages are matrix trains. They are also London, Brighton and South Coast Railway coaches. You get 3 liveries. This is the, I don't know what it's called. I really don't know what it's called. I wish I did. But they are really good, as they are. They're really good. I think some of these in the later southern era went over to the Isle of Wight. I think there's a few on the Isle of Wight, I believe. But they're just fantastic coaches, and they really suit the locomotive really well. Yeah, that's lovely. I'll put the link in the description for both the locomotive and the carriages. The carriages you can get from Steam Sun Supreme. The locomotive, well, you can get from Caledonia Works directly. So anyway, I'm going to unpause it and I'll show you the headlamps, camera views, and then we'll go for a spin up the line. Before that, actually, I'm sort of working this video on the fly at the moment. I'm going to tell you a bit about the history, which is surprising because I don't usually do this kind of thing in my videos. So here we go. A prototype single locomotive, number 151, Grosvenor, was designed by Stroudley and produced by Brighton Railway Works in December 1874. This was extensively tested before a second scaled-down locomotive, number 325 Abergavenny, was ordered in June 1876 and completed in January 1877. Both locomotives performed adequately, but Abergavenny was significantly less powerful than Grosvenor. A modified design was developed and 12 further locomotives were built between December 1880 and November 1881. Members of this class worked express trains between London and the south coast towns such as Portsmouth, Brighton and Eastbourne, and covered large miles. The introduction of the Billington B2 class made the singles redundant on the Portsmouth line, and so several were transferred to Tunbridge Wells. Withdrawals began in May 1907, with the last locomotive survived until May 1914. So they had quite a short-ish life, but still they were quite, they were used as express locomotives. Where was I? No examples, unfortunately, have been preserved, but there is a model of number 331 Fairlight at the museum at Sheffield Park on the Bluebell Railway. So there you go. That's the history of the locomotive. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, drive to Latchfield. We'll end the video there. So sit back, enjoy, and give the video a like and a subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I really wish the safety valves would shut up. So I'm going to pause that again. So here we are in the cab. And again, like I said on the outside, it's very bare bones. Being in an 1800s locomotive, there wasn't such thing as vacuum. It was just air braked. But it worked, and it gave us the railway network that we know and love today, shall we say? So let's have a look. So yeah, you got your typical firebox view. You've got your up here. I don't know why this view is here, to be honest, because there's no real gauges to look at apart from, I believe, the brake gauge there. That I don't actually know too much about. I think, oh, there you go. Electrical bell communication between guards and passengers, signal code, blah 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 blah. There's no actual key command for the bell, not that I know of anyway. But yeah, that's head out view. Down by the wheel. More wheels. Front. Smoke box. And the same on the other side. You can see my lovely handiwork in terms of that. So yeah, it's very basic. It's fantastic. I do love Brighton locomotives and locomotives of this era. Yeah, I mean, there's, what would that say, fireman's injector? Strange. But yeah, everything is easy, simple to hand compared to more modern-ish steam locomotives in the 60s and 50s. So yeah, I think, oh no, that's not gone well. No, that's not gone well at all. Whoever gonna shut up?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Screw it, I'm just going to do it for the sake of it. So, this being very early years of the railways, the London, Brighton and South Coast developed a new type of head code, which I shall now demonstrate. So, one, you've got the very, lovely lamp system and head code system. Now, to be honest, I haven't got an absolute clue what the different symbols are. I just know what the white distance mean, which is that this sort of head code is just witchcraft for me. So yeah, we'll do that, that, and number 6, that. So according to a handy book that I have, that was the Royal Train, which I think some G's, I think not B1s, not the L and the R B1s, I can't remember what Gladstone is, I think it's a B. I think some B's also pulled Royal Trains as well. Now the other one's going off. Really? God damn it. Right. The only head code I know from the Southeastern Chatham era / London Brighton era is oh, now you stop. God damn it. Alright. Oh, it started again. Oh my days. I think it's that. Or... oh, bugger. Or that. Can't remember. I've got a feeling it's that. Because when I was... bit of a story time there. When I was on the footplate at the Bluebell Railway on the 2 Chatham locomotives that they had there, Bluebell and I think 173 or 178, I think it was 178, they would often have the cross on the right, what on the left, or it might be the other way around. I could never get used to it. Anyway, I'm going to sort the route out and then we'll go for a nice little trundle up to Latchfield where we'll end the video.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. Why would you do that? That's not funny at all. Why would you do that to me?
So, here we are at Latchfield, the terminus of the Tilbury Valley line. Well, as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm always impressed with how Caledonia Works locomotives are. You know, they look fantastic. It's nice to have some pre-grouping DLC in the game. How do I describe it? It's a developer that I would go to all the time, 100%, just to see what they have made next. I love pre-grouping stuff. I love, the southern stuff, but I do love other things such as the LNER, LMS, not so much. Great Western, yeah. But this locomotive is really great for the route. It's me. It's a fantastic little loco, and for an express engine in the 1800s, it is brilliant. I'm sure it would pull more than that, but I didn't want to risk it considering my line's quite steep. So, yeah, I'm very impressed with the locomotive. It's fantastic. I know I keep saying fantastic, but that's what I think it is. I love it to bits. It's a great asset to my collection, and I can't see what else. I can't speak. I can't wait to see what Caledonia Works makes next. I think from a few teaser shots that it's going to be a what is it? An LNER. I know it's LNER based, but I don't know what on earth it is. It's something like Cock of the North, something like that, I think. But yeah, I can't wait to see that. That's going to be great as well. Considering all of the locomotives are done to a high standard with, I believe, simulation physics. So, yeah, I think that was quite a good run, kind of. Apart from it crashing whilst leaving Tilbury. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm going to leave you guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. The channel is growing at a very steady pace, and I'm over the moon that it is. So, yeah, I will upload this video to the nearest Saturday, and I hope you have a lovely Christmas and a happy New Year. I'll see you whenever. Bye!
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.